What's going on, boys? I got the NFL picks for you for Thursday, August 21st. Now, before I get into anything, as usual, if you boys could drop a like and subscribe, that would help me out a ton. Just to talk about our plays for today a little bit, we went 1-1 on YouTube. Um, Not too bad. Obviously, splitting 50% down the middle. Can't really be upset about that. And then we went exactly 50% on VIP as well. So we did go up another unit on VIP. We were very, very consistent with at least one unit a day. So I'm super happy about that. Now, just to jump into our plays for tomorrow very quickly for you guys. Obviously, preseason, super sick, getting really, really close to that NFL season, the actual season. So, super pleased with that. We actually do have some college football this weekend, so I'm super stoked about that. But jump into these plays for today for you guys. Obviously, first one is going to be Caleb Johnson, more than 29.5 rushing yards. Um, Now, they have been feeding this dude the ball a ton. Week one, he had 8 carries. Now, this second game, he had 11 carries. So he's just getting fed the ball a ton. Absolutely sick, obviously. Just getting a ton of carries. Super, super happy about that. That makes this one super, super easy for us. And Mike Tomlin, this entire preseason, has been very, very dead set on the fact that he wants his guys to play about the same amount each game. So he's probably going to be sitting around that between 8 to 11 carry range again. And that's about 3 yards a carry. Caleb Johnson, absolute dog in college. So I think that he can absolutely get that done. 3 yards a carry is really nothing. And then I know it's going to be backups and stuff, but Carolina just in general does not have a good defense regardless of who they're putting in. So that makes this super easy for us. Again, like I said, very, very easy. He's going to be sitting with a the majority of the carries by far. Um, so he's probably going to get around 9 or 10, just averaging it out. About 9 or 10 carries. And then again, that's going to be 3 yards a carry. I think he can easily get this done against Carolina. So absolutely sick stuff right there. And then moving quickly into our next play, it's going to be Montreal Washington. We're taking him over 20.5 receiving yards. This dude has been going crazy this entire preseason. Week one, he had, let's see, six targets, 3 catches for 60 yards. And then week two, let me pull it up really quick for you guys. He had, let me open it real quick. He had 2 targets, 1 catch for 19 yards. So he has 2 games, almost call it 80 yards. It's 79, call it 80 yards. He's averaging like 40 yards a game. And between those 2 games, he has 8 targets. So um, obviously, preseason, again, like I said, not everyone's getting a whole ton of targets. So he is actually like in the first game, he had like the most targets on his team. So he's actually getting a decent amount of this target share. And then again, obviously averaging 40 yards a game in 2 games. This should be an absolute cakewalk for the guy, even if he gets 2 targets. I'm really not worried about it at all. I do, however, expect him to get 3 or 4, which 21 yards is very, very doable in 3 or 4 targets slash catches, whatever you want to call it, depending on if he catches those passes or not. But again, I do think this one's going to be very, very easy for us. 21 yards is not a lot to ask for, and this dude has been getting a very good amount of that target share, as I said. So, really not worried about this one at all either. Obviously, these preseason picks are a little bit tougher just because you really only get 1 or 2 games to go off of stats wise. But I'm very, very happy with these picks. Super confident in these guys. Just to run over them for you really quickly. Caleb Johnson, more than 29.5 rushing yards. Dude's been averaging like 35 a game, and he has 18 carries or 19 carries through 2 games. So super happy about that. And then Montreal Washington, he's averaging about 40 receiving yards a game. Super sick stuff right there. That makes this 21 or 20.5 receiving yard line seem super, super low. So I love that a ton. Now, just to get in some of the housekeeping stuff, obviously the link to Chalkboard and link to my VIP picks are both going to be down below if you guys want to see that. I talked a little bit about VIP at the beginning. We are on a very, very nice streak. It's been about 2 weeks straight of just very consistent gains. We had like 2 days in that entire 2 week stretch that we didn't go up a unit. And even those days, we weren't losing anything. So, absolutely sick stuff right there. I want to say we're up. It's either 23 or 24 units now. So, super pleased with that. Now, just to talk about Chalkboard for you guys really quickly here. Obviously, I do have that code SBL on Chalkboard. I do all my VIP picks on Chalkboard. I love Chalkboard. I think it's the easiest bet or easiest app to bet on. So love that a ton. If you guys do want to go download the Chalkboard app, as I said, the link's going to be down below. But if you guys do sign up for Chalkboard, make sure you throw in that code SBL, because if you do, you guys are getting all their free picks that they put up for every single sport every single day, as well as a free $20, no deposit required. You get the $20 no matter what you do, so that's absolutely sick. And then those promo packs that I've been talking about in my last few videos, absolutely sick stuff. I love those promo packs. It makes betting super, super easy. And then on top of that, if you guys do want to tap into that free VIP, as I was saying in my at the beginning of my video last night, from now forward, to get that free VIP, that free month, is going to be, you guys have to sign up. Not only sign up, you guys have to put in at least $20. So this makes it super, super easy, because you guys are breaking even. You guys are getting $20 just for signing up. But to get that free month of VIP, you guys do have to deposit at least $20, because if you don't, I cannot go in and check if you guys actually signed up with my code. So it's just really the only way to prevent any of you guys lying to me. Not that I think you would, but just easiest way to do it, to make sure that I'm giving VIP to those who actually deserve VIP. So sorry about that, you guys, but at the end of the day, you guys are breaking even, so no worries right there. But other than that, you guys, I've got nothing more for you guys. So I will see you boys tomorrow.